easy. Okay, okay. Easy tech, easy wholesale, a B2B, and my own agency. This is actually what I've been able to do throughout my career. So I don't know, but I believe that a whole lot of us here have heard about SEO, and some persons might be wondering, what is really SEO? What do I have to? Why do I need an SEO strategy for my business? What the essence? What is really going to do for me? Okay, so many persons have been having so much questions. I've even had questions like, Victor, I can just do paid advertising instead of me getting an SEO strategy or trying to do anything. I can just do social media ads, Google Ads, and I'll be fine. It's fine. It's okay. But at the same time, according to marketers, 70%, there was a data that was carried out last year. So what happened is that SEO has been proven, okay, it has the highest return on investments. Okay, it has, based on the fact that you just have to optimize properly and do your framework, and you get free traffic from Google. Super nice. Okay, so SEO is actually a no-brainer. So SEO actually stands for search engine optimization. Okay, which is the process of improving a website's ranking on Google search engine, preferably Google, because Google right now is the biggest search engine in the world. Google has 70% share of all searches in the world. There are about 1 point over 1 billion searches per year per day on the Google platform. So Google is by far the biggest, and currently is now bigger than ever now. Reason why? Because there is the introduction of the AI. Okay, and currently these AI guys like ChatGPT actually scrape the internet for information to give their users first time report or first time driven data for consumption. So everything, even from the AI and everything the AI gets and gives out is actually from the Google platform. So you businesses and organizations need to utilize this platform to boost sales and revenue. It's a no-brainer. It's one of the best routes to actually acquire more sales. Whether you've been in the local industry, maybe you have local customers, you are in the brick and mortar industry, e-commerce, real estate, B2B, B2C, you have a listing on Amazon, you have a listing on Shopify. You can't just overlook the power of search engine optimization. And one of the reasons why, by far, I can say SEO it's in the marketing world. Okay, I can say it's the best inbound marketing channel. Okay, in terms of that, SEO is intent driven. Okay, and it's intent driven in terms of like people search based on what they want to do. Okay, we think about something and we just think about it. Okay, how can I get? I need a pair of socks for my dog or for my cat. I need to get my cat or a vet close to my house. I just park into a new apartment, and I've got this dog, and I need a vet that is close to my place. I don't want to go far, so I can just like search for vet near me or stuff like that. Different searches, different varieties, and the most relevant query pops up. Okay, there's an 80% to 90% chance that I'll definitely go with that. Reason why? Because hi Sandra, I okay. Damilola, I think you have to, like, somebody said you should arrange a slide properly. Yeah, sure. Thank you. So that is really why search engine optimization is so important. It's so key. It helps in content marketing. It helps to give you a structure of how your blog articles are going to look like. It gives you a platform of what your brand messaging is going to look like. What are your target audience and all that. So that's basically search engine optimization. It's just a platform where you improve your website ranking in Google search engine, which is the biggest search engine in the world. All right. So, Damlola, can you scroll down, please? Okay. Okay. So I think I'll start from here. So this is all about the psychology of search and how search engine works. Okay, this is just the overview of it. So search engine is just like an extension of the human mind. Okay, I can tell we all make different search queries every day. Maybe you want to get something for the dog, or maybe you want to get something for your pet, or maybe you want to get something for mommy. You understand? So you just think about it, and we make searches every day, and thoughts become searches, and that's how sales are made. Okay, there's a thought process. There's a solution process Google provide. Okay, somebody think about something, please on the Google platform, Google provides solution, and hopefully, if your website or your e-commerce store or your blog articles have been optimized properly for that search query, you're gonna pop up. And if you're selling real time there, you're gonna take that money. So SEO is a no-brainer actually. Is a killer in the industry. And the good thing about the whole thing currently is that Google is getting smarter. Okay. The keyword match types and everything have changed. There's evolution. Everything else have changed. So Google has become so smart that it can actually match two different queries to a particular uh, keyword. Okay, based on the fact that we search for things differently. Okay, I can search for I'm trying to get maybe a phone. Okay, maybe I trade phone wholesale. I buy phone in wholesale. So some people might search wholesale phones. Some people might search buy iPhones in bulk. Some people might search shop wholesale phones in bulk. Some people might search shop unlocked. You know, stuff. They're kind of like different grammar and stuff, but the same intentions, the same meaning. Actually looking for people that sells phones in wholesale. So, okay, so Google actually merged that, turn them together, and actually merge those queries to a particular keyword. So that's the good thing about it. So for the next thing is that Google ranking on Google is powerful and lucrative. I call it the top 10, one of the top 10 most powerful things in the world. Okay, and the likes of Alibaba, Amazon, the big time guys in the industry, Jumia, Konga, they've mastered it. Okay, they've mastered it down to the tiniest of detail. So the reason why they are bringing it making a whole lot of sales, SEO has been one of their major strongholds. Okay, so whether you be B2B, local business, whether you're selling like on your streets, whether you're selling a brick and mortar store, maybe you have a shop listing at Amazon, on Shopify. SEO is actually something that can actually generate you much more sales and bring relevant traffic to your store. Who would want that? So that's basically for the psychology of search. It's just we search, Google provides the answer, we make money. That's how it works. Dami, can you go to the next slide, please? Okay, so we've got three pillars of search engine optimization. Okay, the three major pillars of search engine optimization. The first one here is the on-page SEO. The second one is the off-page SEO, while the third one is the technical SEO. Okay, the on-page, the off-page, and the technical SEO. Like I said before, out of the three, we've got total control over two of them. Okay, which is on-page and technical. Off-page has to do more with real relationships. Okay, with real how you need to come up from your shell. You need to partner with people. Okay, because it's very, very, very important. We'll get to there. We'll get there. So on the on-page SEO, we have the keyword research process, which is actually the money. I call it the money. And the second one is actually the element on your web page. That's the written content on your web pages, blog, social media, e-commerce stores, and stuff. So for the off-page is basically link building. To some SEOs, I think link building, so a whole lot of persons feel is the most difficult thing to do. when it comes to search engine optimization. I was thinking that way some years back. It wasn't easy. You have to come out from your shell. You have to go to LinkedIn and start buzzing people and be like, "Hi, I'm Victor Benedict. I write for readers at victorbenedict.com, and I would like to guest post for you. I would like to do this for you. I would like to do that for you." Out of like maybe 100 messages, you might just get like 4 or 5 responses. That can be frustrating. That can be really, really frustrating. But that's when you're just starting out. Okay, that's when you have no bait. You have no. You don't. You really. You're not an authority. You're not. You don't have much leverage yet. Okay. So we've got. Don't you can relate. So we've got two different. We've got guest posting and we've got link partnership. Okay, just to get links, and we also have digital PR, which is much more. I think there are monetary implications for that digital PR, but I don't want to say I'm discouraging people though, but I'm trying to like make things much more cost effective here. So if you can put in the work, if you can do the hard stuff, you don't have to spend money. Okay, but if you feel you've got the money to spend, you can do digital PR. It's also fine. It's also very good. It's also very good. I'm not disregarding that at all. So the last one is technical SEO. That's basically your site health. Okay, how friendly is your website? Is your website this type that when somebody gets there immediately, the person just jump off? That's a no-no for Google. And how's your URL structure? Are there no broken links on your website? Your meta tags, your canonical links, your site speed, your core web vitals. For the technical SEO, because I was told I'm really talking to intermediate and beginners, so I don't want to dive into too much there because it can be a little bit technical actually. So we can just focus more on the on page, off page, and just slides technical. But I feel you can outsource that at any time. So for the on page SEO, keyword research is the money. It is the keyword. Keyword is the next thing to coconut bread. I like coconut bread a lot. I love coconut bread. Keyword research is the money. I call it the money. That's the currency of search engine. Okay, you have to master how to do keyword research if you want to really do well in this career path. Okay, you need to be able to read intent. You need to be able to understand the intent behind a search. Okay, you need to be able to do that. So keyword research is very, 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 very and extremely a wonderful thing to do. I love doing keyword research. I enjoy doing it because whenever I see a keyword and I always calculate, okay, this is the amount of money my organization will make with this keyword because I would know. Okay, I will know. I already like using SEMrush. I will understand that okay, this is the type of money my organization is going to make from this. Okay, I see the volume. I see the CPC. So the volume here is when you're doing keyword research, it's something we call volume. That's the amount of people that are actually searching for that keyword. Okay, so that is keyword. When you're doing keyword research, there's something called volume, the amount of people that are actually searching for that keyword. Then we have the KD. That's the keyword difficulty. Okay, what this means is how difficult is it to rank for this keyword. If you're just starting out and you don't have any form of leverage, or you're just a newbie, you have a brand new website, a brand new domain name, you're just trying to swim in the ocean. So what you do here, you don't want to target KD of 50% and above. You'll be swept in the rug, like the big guys will crumple on you, and you don't want to do that. Okay, you don't want to do that. It's maybe when you actually start getting backlinks and stuff. So that's basically the 3 pillars of SEO: on page, off page, and technical. So I don't know. I need a place to be engaging. Do anyone have any questions so far?
Yeah, I have a question, Victor.
Yeah.
So you said something now that if you take a keyword that is very popular, that the big guys would bid for it. So if we're just starting out, what is the strategy that we should use in terms of keywords and keyword research? And how do we then grow from there?
Okay, nice. I was supposed to share my screen actually, but I don't know how to do this. But let me just see what I can do. I don't know. But what happened here is when it comes to the big guys, when it comes to keywords, okay, the good thing about keywords is that every day a new keyword emerges. Every week a new keyword emerges. Okay, if you have to search for best software or best payments platform, uh, if you search for best payment platform, okay, I'm coming. I'll come back to that, Esther. I see your message. Okay, okay. If you search for best payment platform, you will see the likes of the New York Times there, the big guys in the industry. You see Brian Dean. You might see Neil Patel. You might see Daniel Foley or Adam Enfroy. Those guys are industry leaders. They've got a KD, they've got a domain rating of around 90. And you are just starting out and you have zero, nothing at all, no beats, nothing. So what you can do here is you take advantage of long tail keywords at that point. Okay, like you take advantage of long tail keywords with a margin volume. Okay, if using a tool like SEMrush, you can see keywords, long tail keywords. You don't use the short tail keywords like how to blog. No, you can say how to blog, like you just use long tail keywords. I don't know. You use something long tail, something that have much more details in the title than just how to blog, because how to blog will already been taken by Neil Patel. Okay, so because Google will not, if you have to go for that keyword, Neil Patel have much authority than you do. Okay, even if you have your own page SEO on point in terms of like you do the normal stuff we do, every other thing, based on the fact that Neil Patel is an authority in the industry, there's almost a 0.00 chance that she will rank ahead of Neil Patel. So what you can do in that regard is that still go for those keywords. I'm not saying you shouldn't go for them, but use the long tail format. Okay, I believe we understand the short tail keywords and the long tail keywords. So short tail keywords are something like Apple iPhones or buy Apple or Apple iPhones. Okay, so but long tail keywords are buy Apple iPhones in bulk or buy Apple iPhones cheap, buy cheap or buy quality, or you just add something that is longer, something that Neil Patel will have to add inside his article. Okay, so that's where you're giving Google, you're confusing the guy. He's now thinking, wow, this guy is actually giving me something about on his title and his meta tag. And for me to go to Neil Patel, before I can get the same article, I have to go through his article and my spiders need to start scrolling and struggling. Okay, but this time around, you're already giving Google on the title already. You've given it on your meta description and your meta tag. So there's a very high chance that you can pop up with that particular phrase. Okay, which just like I mentioned, okay, people search for our search taste or search board is quite different. Okay, the same thing. People search for a whole lot of stuff, different stuff, like just the same thing. People use different search queries for that. So with that strategy, you can actually compete with the big guys. Okay, because the big guy is also is kind of like, okay, I'm here. He knows he has more authority than you. He's aware. These guys are seeing it. They're looking at it every day. He knows he has more power than you do. You're just a little girl trying to play in a big world. So he knows that, hey, you can't catch him. Okay. So at the same time, if you must go for the same keyword he's going for, okay, then that is what we call you need to set up your promotion tight. Okay, you need to be at your A game. Okay, if you're writing a content about internet marketing, I can bet if you search internet marketing, I think New Portal is one. The guy is a problem to the world. He's taking everybody. So if you search that, I believe it's there. So how you can beat him is aggressive promotion. Okay, you promote your content just like an artist promotes his music. The whole world we're living in now is digital PR. You are being paid, like anything you see on the internet right now is that some person's paid for that stuff to be showed to you. Okay, I don't know if you get what I'm trying to say. People paid actually. There are so many things going behind the scenes. Okay, so if you must go for those type of keyword that you know you have no leverage over, then be ready for superb, and you need proper promotion for that in terms of like your email marketing. Okay, you need a mailing list. You need email marketing. You can also promote on you create an ebook. You can also do stuff like social media promotion. You're promoting your content to social media. You're actually doing different format of your content, video format, different format. I just keep posting it there, keep pushing it. Okay, keep pushing it there. So that's if you must, but I don't think it's worth going through that stress. Honestly, I feel if you can use long tail keywords, you can actually compete if you do the necessary things, if you do the right things. So I don't think it's necessary to go through that point. Honestly, I don't think it's worth it from my point of view. So I don't know. Have I answered the question?
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. So that's basically on page. The keyword research, content was actually the element on your page. Then let's go to the next phase. Kindly go to the next slide, please. Okay. Still on page SEO. Just like I mentioned, is optimizing the written words of your web page for search engines. Okay, taking your keyword, creating content around that keyword, and make it look good. Okay, content needs to look good for search engines and humans. Search engines don't. Yeah, the search engines send out is bold like spiders. So what the guy does is that it goes and it scrolls and it brings out information. So you want them to be able to go to your web page and they feel comfortable because those guys they like feeling comfortable. They are spiders, they want to feel comfortable. So you make sure you give them the necessary keywords on your web page. Okay, on your H1, your H2, on the meta tag, the meta description. That keyword is there. Okay, then you just make them comfortable. These guys they really love being comfortable. Like my agency, Victor Benedict Consulting. What we do basically is that we add keywords and we add semantic keywords to any project we're on, to any website we build for people. We really do that. We make sure that when we are on your projects, okay, we want to make search engine feel it. We want to make search engine look at you and see you as wow, that's my baby. Because currently I think I'm one of his baby. So you need to be able to do that, and that is it. So all of this starts with keyword research. Okay, like I mentioned before, this is it. This is the money. Keywords are data driven. You have to go where the fish are. Okay, gone are the days we just optimize articles or websites for just optimizing sake. Now you need to optimize based on that keyword. What is the financial or the monetary value involved with it? Okay, what is the money? How much is that keyword bringing to your store or to your website? Like how many conversions can that bring? So you have to do that. Keywords are data driven. Okay, just like I mentioned, the volume. Okay, number one, the keyword difficulty. And another thing we have to look into again is the CPC, the cost per click for that keyword on AdWord, on Google AdWord. That's Google Ads and something. So there are some organizations. I've worked with an organization that the CEO was like, "Hey Vic, you're not spending enough for this ad. Like I need to run like 200 USD per day then I was just starting out. So 200 USD for an ad per day was wow. I was a little bit terrified. I was a little bit terrified. I feel like wow, that's no small money because I'll be using $1,000 for 5 days. Then I was just starting out. I was still a little bit naive. I felt like this is too much. Let me not put myself into trouble. But I started doing that, and I understood more how it works. Okay, I understood the system behind it. So because so many big time organizations actually spend a whole lot of United States dollars on a particular keyword. Okay, yeah, because they spend a whole lot of money for a particular keyword. Okay, so it's different, it varies. Okay, so different keywords have different value for a business. Okay, the comms avenue might be an educative platform. Okay, so there are some keywords for them that are so valuable. Those keywords actually are converting keywords. Okay, so if the comms avenue were to run ads on the Google platform, they will bid more on those keywords than some other keywords that can just bring people that want to learn more information. Okay, so those keywords are very important, and keyword research tools can help us make informed decisions. Okay, keyword research tools like SEMrush. I don't know. I know some of us know SEMrush, Href, Uber Suggest, these other guys on. So a lot of keyword research tool is there. So the goal here is Damilola, I don't know, X or doing the goal here is to rank for a lot of keywords. Okay. I actually work with Easy now. Okay, Easy Wholesale is an e-commerce brand in the United States of America. So what happened here is when I joined Easy, okay, I noticed that they were actually ranking for some keywords. Okay, but most of those keywords they were ranking for are not money keywords. Okay, they're basically ranking for they're not money driven. Okay, they're not money driven keywords. They're not keywords that people will click and pay money. Okay, because at the end of the day, everything we do, money, cash is king. So they are not keywords that will bring in the money. Okay, and also they were not actually utilizing SEO the way they could or the way they should. Okay, so when I joined them, they were just ranking for like 4 or 5 keywords or something. But I think yesterday, I checked an audit. We are currently ranking for over 400 keywords. Okay, search traffic has shut up. Okay, I think Easy is actually one of my. Yeah, I'll come down to the money keyword. So it seems you like the money keywords a lot. Okay, so the search traffic really went skyrocket. Everybody was happy. Everybody was good. Okay, so that is it. So the goal is to rank for a whole lot of keywords. Okay, I can bet there are a whole lot of keywords the likes of. Okay, is it possible to rank for keywords for a keyword? Yeah, sure, it's possible. That's what search engine optimization is all about. Okay, it's very possible to rank for keywords that without paying any money, but you have to do the groundwork. Okay, you have to put in the work. And when I mean put in the work, it's not that difficult. Okay, but the issue is that it hasn't really been taught properly. Like I go to YouTube, and what I see on those channels is people trying to just do short way to success, and that is not sustainable. Okay, some people use a lot of black hat tactics and just spam the internet and try to. It doesn't work. Sometimes Google will even penalize you. So you have to put in the work. Okay, it's very possible. It's very possible. It's possible doing, super possible. So the keywords tells you exactly where your audience are in the marketing funnel. Okay, we have the marketing funnel, the consideration, the awareness, and the buying stage. So based on the search query, it tells you, okay, this guy is trying to learn more, and this guy is looking for a way to put in his credit or debit card and pay money. So you need to structure your keyword research strategy, your keyword strategy, your SEO strategy based on this. Okay, based on this marketing funnel. Okay, for me, I want to make sales and grow my company revenue. I'm not just looking at vanity metrics. Okay, I've been telling a whole lot of SEOs even the guys working for me. You can tell maybe somebody that is not too doesn't really know much about the system, and you can just flame him up with one keyword. I hear I'm ranking, but how much is that keyword bringing to the business? Because he has to. There are monetary implications in this thing. They have to be at the end goal. They have to be, what are these keywords actually doing for me? They're very, very important. So that's basically for on page. Before I go, I think I will. I don't know, any questions here?
Sorry, Victor, there are some questions that people asked higher up in the chat.
Okay. Let me answer.
Oof, Esther.
Okay, I see Grace. I see Grace. Grace said, "What practical strategies can I apply to make my company's new website rank on Google? Does this strategy also work for the other search engines like Bing, Google Doc, and etc?" Yeah, nice, Grace. Let me answer the first one. So the practical strategies you can do for your brand new website to rank on Google is to, first of all, your on-page SEO strategy. Okay, just like I mentioned. Okay, you look at your website, you properly, what am I doing? Okay, what niche am I into? Okay, I'm in the fashion niche, or maybe I'm an e-commerce store. What do I sell? Okay, I sell cartoons or something. So you do keyword research based on that. Keyword research is your best go-to plan here. Okay, keyword research will help you with your content strategy, with the contents you have on that website. Okay, so first of all, you do proper keyword research and you do on-page SEO. So that's the first thing you have to do. Proper keyword research, then on-page SEO. On-page SEO is particularly the content on your web, on your website or your blog or something like that, the content there. Okay, so that's it really. That's actually what you have to do for a brand new website. You do proper keyword research. Remember, your keyword research should go for keywords with low keyword difficulty. You don't compete with the big boys at this point. If you have to compete with them, go for long tail keywords. Okay. And also you go for, on your web pages, you have to be intentional about your headings, your meta tags, and every other thing. Okay. You have to be intentional about it. Okay. Your keyword should be in your headings. Your keyword should be in your H1, H2. I believe we all know H1, H2. H1 is your heading 1, H2 is your heading 2. So your keywords have to be there. And okay, let me just go. Let me dive in a little bit. So when you're creating on-page SEO, when you're creating meta tags, okay, so meta tags are basically those tags that Google actually, if you search for something, those tags that are actually not on the web page, but actually what the Google spiders see. I don't know. Am I breaking it a little bit easy? Okay, so meta tags are basically those things that gives Google much more information about your web page. Okay, so on that meta tag, you need to still add that keyword there. Okay, you add the keyword there and you add the keyword in the meta description as well. Okay, so that's actually what you can do. First of all, Grace, keyword research, aggressive keyword research. You should have, I think you should do you should have nothing less than 100 to 200 keywords you want to rank for. Okay, then we can start from there. So that's it, Grace. First of all, keyword. And for your second question, yeah, sure, it works for Bing, Google Doc, and the rest. But just like I said, Google already has 80% of search share. Okay, so Google has already taken out the whole market share. So, but if you feel you want to optimize for Bing and the rest, then you can do that as well. Yeah, sure. Please, how do we do keyword research? We can do keyword research using tools like SEMrush. I don't know, for some reasons, my screen ain't coming up. I should have showed you firsthand. Okay, I can see a question. We'll have a practical section. Okay, that Dotson. Yeah, so keyword research, you can use keyword research. You can use tools like SEMrush, Ahrefs, but I prefer SEMrush. Basically because it's not necessarily because it's better than the rest, but I just feel I'm much more comfortable with it. So does it. Okay, inbound. Okay, question from Esther. Yusuf, is your hand still up? you can yeah, you can ask your question, please.
First is thank you for the class, and I think I have to apologize for the background noise. I think I've locked the window and doors. Yes, the noise from the viewing center still coming, but I don't know if I can still go on like that.
Yeah, sure. I can hear you loud and clear, so you can just go on.
Okay. Yeah. So I think first thing I wanted to ask is you said that you talked about the money keywords. I think you said you're going to explain that how it's
Yeah.
quite different from the short and long tail keyword. So what I wanted to ask is, let's say I want to rank, let's say communication in a let's say 250 word article, and I've kind of put it in the heading, in the meta tag, and in the H1. What percentage of my 250 word article should the keyword, how many times should the keyword be showing up there such that I'm not overshooting it?
So for that, a 250 word, is it the entire article on the web page?
Yeah, let's say a 250 word article.
That's, I don't know the industry much, though I don't have the software, but that's pretty low. I don't think that will. I can, if I want to outrank you, I can easily outrank you with that number of keyword, with that number of words in an article. Like, it will be easy picky for me. I won't stress myself. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
I know, like most times you have to do a long article. That's what actually on the SEO these days, like 1.5, 2,000,
Exactly.
3,000. What I'm saying is, like, what
The keyword,
percentage of how many times should the keyword appear such that it's not that in every line I'll have to start putting communications in every line.
So not like that. You can't even do that. If you do that, you'll be penalized. You'll be stuck in the system, and Google will penalize you. Okay, it's going to rank your article at all. So what you can do here is, okay, let me show you how the structure is going to be. Okay, an article. I've got the keywords in my title. Okay, I've got the keywords in my meta tags. That's the tag and the description. I've got the keyword in the introduction of the article. Okay, are you following me? The introduction of the article, I have the keyword there. The H1, that's the first heading. I have my keyword there. The second heading, I have my keyword there. And the conclusion or the end part of it, I have my keyword there. I think at that point, I'm fine. Yeah, we don't have to. I think at that point, you're okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you. So another thing is for backlinking, most people try to hack it and they use backlinko, but you said most of all these hack the backlinko, and some guys, I know some guys have like a lot of community on Facebook that they used to run like backlinks, and you said those might not actually yield a very good result. So which strategy will you give for that?
Yeah, nice, Yusuf. Yusuf, another thing I didn't mention is we have, for every good thing, people always try to come up with a counter reaction. So for SEO, we have what we call the black hat SEO, okay, and the white hat SEO. The black hat SEO necessarily mean when you get links from not so good sites, spammy links, and you're trying to tweak the system, similar to what I think some of the guys are doing with what you just told me. You might deceive, or maybe trying to deceive the system a little bit, but it won't take 3 days. They will notice. And when they do, you can be penalized. As a matter of fact, you can be suspended from the system. Google won't crawl your website again. Nothing will happen to you. Okay, you might have to go create a new domain. Okay. At the same time, I remembered when some years back, most of I don't know, I hope we don't have maybe I shouldn't use the Pakistanis or the Indians or something. Okay, you get most of these guys, and they will be like, "Hey Vic, with $30, I give you 10 backlinks." I mean, I'll be wondering, because I know the value of this thing. How is it possible for you to give me 10 good links for $30? That's a penny. When I know people pay 3,000 USD for one backlink, and you say I should give you, like, it was quite a. What he wants to do basically is to just paste my link like on coupon sites, or maybe like those places that are not so wonderful. Okay, so you don't want to do that. You see, as a matter of fact, I always tell people, as an SEO professional, You have to be ethical about this career path. Okay, you really have to be ethical, because you don't want a situation whereby a client actually gave you websites or his business to handle, and you just do stuff like that. That's unethical, and that is not so wonderful. So you have to follow the right channel. The right channel, people try to always run away from it, and it's not that difficult. Yeah, it's not that difficult. It was when I started, I was introverted. Okay, I like being behind the computer, behind my desk, just do my thing. Don't stress me. I don't Leave me alone. I don't want wala. I don't want somebody trying to, hey, Vic, you have not, no. But over time, I came to realize, for me to really make it big in this part, okay, I'm doing SEO, I'm running an SEO consulting agency. For me I need partnerships. I need relationship. I need to make good relationship with people. Okay. Initially, I pay for links. Now I don't pay for links anymore. Okay, why? Now I have authority. People come to me and ask for link. Okay, but it didn't start all. I had to do the work. Just imagine, Yusuf, sending 500 email messages, basically begging for backlinks, and you're having just 4 responses. That can be demoralizing, right? Yeah, that can be quite challenging. But that was actually what we did back then, and now I think we have some authority. So that is it. It pays off and it stays. Okay, on the long run, you become the guy people come back to. You become the business people come back to. You don't have to pay anymore. So that's it. Do the work at the early stages and reap the reward later. So that's it. So the next question here is, I need to be pretty fast here. So the next question here is.
Good afternoon. Can I quickly ask a question?
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, my first question, I need clarity regarding these links. Are you referring to maybe sales links, or, maybe if I have something to sell, my links are being placed strategically in places where people will now return back to my business page to make a sale? That's the first question. The second question, so there's a way when you search for businesses, I'll use Jumia. When you search for Jumia, the first thing that pops up is Jumia and a tagline. Some businesses do not have that. So is that part of SEO setting, or how does that work? How can one create that for a website? So in such a way that when you search, your tagline pops up as well.
Okay. There's something we call local SEO. Okay. It's basically it's actually optimizing your web store or your business for a particular region and a particular website. Okay. It brings out your tagline, sometimes your phone numbers, your email, your contacts from another. So it's called local SEO. Okay. Because of time, I couldn't really list these things. Okay. We have local SEO. We have Amazon SEO. We have Shopify SEO. We have a whole lot of SEOs. So that is basically local SEO that they are utilizing there. Okay, so we can create that optimizing, number one, our Google business profile. Okay, for local SEO, you need to optimize your Google business profile. That is where you're going to you'll be asked to add those information, add the stuff, add your contacts, people can easily reach you. Okay, so that is actually where that happens. Okay, and for your first question, you asked, I don't know if I can get that. I don't know. Can you come again with the first question? Sorry.
Okay, I needed more clarity on the links you've been referring to.
Okay, yeah. The links. Yeah, sure. Links are okay, before the financial part of it, before we don't come to my site and buy anything. Link is actually gives Google the impression that you are trustworthy. Okay, it actually gives Google the impression that you are trustworthy. Okay, just let me give you an instance. I have a website. You have a website. We are dealing on the same thing. Okay, we are into cosmetics. Okay, we are into cosmetics. Your on-page SEO is fantastic. Mine is brilliant. Your technical SEO is world class. Mine is exceptional. Okay. So how will Google actually, which one? Google will be like, how will Google know they want to rank? The only way Google can know they want to rank is it looks at the links. Okay, how many authoritative links are actually pointing to the site? Okay, that's why I'll have an edge over you. Okay, so links are like the currency of the internet. Okay, before the financial aspect, okay, from here they can come and get stuff from my site. That is fine. But when we are doing loan building, that is not actually the major thing we are looking at here. We are looking at dominating search engine, number one. Okay, because if I dominate search engine, I'll make sales. It's very, very simple. It's not, there's no rocket science. Okay, so links are basically a link, your website link on another high volume or high authority website. Okay, that's actually taking people from that website to your website. Okay, so they are basically links that point back to your website. Okay, yeah, but at the same time, you have to be very careful about it. You have to be extremely careful about it, because a link juice from a website with 90 domain rating is better than 7 link juice from websites with 40 domain rating and below. Okay, so it's like the currency. It's money driven. It's for the big guys. Like, you need to, if you are a new website, okay, you have no links, you have nothing. You're just here. You try as much as you can to poach the guys with the big links. Okay, that's why so many people do PR. Okay, especially in Nigeria, I see people do PR, and even if you do PR for Guardian newspaper or for The Nation or this guy or Punch, so they will say, okay, I'll do PR for you, but do you want us to mention you? That question is a different cost. Like automatically, like they want to charge you more because they know because they're already big. Those guys have like 90 domain ratings. Okay, if a small store at Aja for like a small online store that you open like is being linked, there's a link from Guardian newspaper or from the Punch. Okay, what happens to you? Google will be like, wow, where is it coming from? Okay, it tends to like you tend to drag their attention. It tends to look at you and be like, wow, there's something. You must be offering value for this high domain site to actually link to your baby website. Then there's something you're doing right. Okay, so that is it, number one. Although you can also get sales and all that, but that is not the major primary reason for that. The primary reason is to make Google see you as an authority and push your content. That's just basic. I don't know. Have I been able to answer that question?
Yes, you did. Thank you very much.
All right. Oh, sure. So okay. Dami, can we go to the next slide? Very short of time. Okay. I think we're getting to the most interesting part of it all. Keyword research. So keywords are like the foundation of any successful SEO campaign. I think I've been stressing on keyword because I think it's the most important thing here. Okay, because they are what searchers use to find solutions to their problems. And the goal is for your business to show up for what your ideal customers are searching for. Okay, I'm in the real estate niche. I'm selling houses. Okay, I'm selling houses worth maybe $2 million or $3 million or stuff like that. Okay, fine. I can go, I say house. But there are other keywords that I can use to actually get my target audience. Okay, there are other keywords I can actually get people to, even people that were not interested before. Okay, maybe people that are looking, they have money in the bank. How can I invest my money? I need to grow wealth. What platform can I use in growing that wealth? And you'll be like, okay, top 10 teams, top 10 growth strategy, like income growth, blah, blah, blah. You're not talking about land at that point. Oh, okay. But that keyword will actually trigger that person. Okay. He's looking for where to invest. Okay. He's looking for where to invest money. He's looking for where he just wants financial security. Okay. He wants real financial security. So keywords here are, I call it the money. I call it the money. Keywords is like $1 million thing. Yeah, it's like $1 million thing. So we have 4 main categories of search intent, because it all starts with the search intent. You're in your room, think about something, you search on the Google platform, Google provides solution, and you pay your money. Very simple. That's how it is. So we have 4 main categories of search intent. This is where it gets interesting. Okay, if you're a blogger here and you're in a content-driven business, you have to pay close attention to this part of it. Okay, I write blogs as well, so I'm giving you first-hand information of actually what have worked for me. Okay, so we have the informational search intent, we have the transactional search intent, we have the navigational search intent, and we have the comparison search intent. Okay, for these search intents, I'll break them down now. For informational, those search intents trigger queries that they want to know more. Something like how to become a full stack developer, or how to become Ben Victor, or how to be a pilot, how to be a fashionista, how to walk like Kim Kardashian, those stuff like that. So, and it's always, most times, you start with the word how to. Okay, you start with the word how to. This keyword doesn't necessarily bring it's not a money keyword, okay, but it brings a whole lot of search traffic to your website. Yeah, this keyword, using the how to informational keywords, it brings a whole lot of traffic to your website. Okay, not necessarily the money, but good traffic. Okay, because these people want to learn more about stuff. They want to how to do this, how to do that. Maybe they asked their teachers and the teachers couldn't provide answers, so they went to Google for it. So we have the transactional keywords, which I call the money keywords. Okay, which we have the money keyword, which we have it's somehow like a review kind of thing. We have the best, okay, best web consulting services. Okay, best SEO consulting services in New York, best real estate company in Aja, or best. So look at the intent behind the search. Anybody searching for that, okay, it's just looking for, okay, it's trying to measure, and it came to Google for Google to give him preference. Okay, which one? What should I go with? Which part should I follow through? What should I do? Okay, it's kind of like, it's actually at the top of the folder. Is it top or the I think he's currently at the buying stage. He wants to pay money. Okay, he wants to pay, but he's still thinking, what should I do? Should I buy iPhone 14 or iPhone 15? Should I rent that house at Ajangbadi, or I should rent the one at Lekki Phase 2? You understand? It's trying to measure tactics here. Okay, so that's basically the transactional. And for a blogger, for somebody doing content, and for an e-commerce store, it's a crime not to use the transactional keywords most times. Like, you do informational, but transactional keywords are, because practically your store is your biggest salesperson. Okay, so you want a lot of transactional keywords that will take them to pay money. So transactional keywords are basically the best review, least post, the best 8, okay, the 8 best, the top. When you see something like the top, best, those keywords, best software in my niche, best fan, best stuff. So those are basically transactional keywords. Why the navigational keywords are basically keywords that are part of your branded keyword. What a branded search. Okay, even something like looking for easy wholesale and somebody search for easy. Okay, and somebody's like those type of keywords, they are navigational keywords. They assist people in finding your store easily. Okay, the navigational keywords actually helps you when you've actually gained enough brand awareness. Okay, maybe people couldn't spell your URL properly in the search box. Okay, maybe somebody's trying to search for Victor Benedict Consulting Services, and he ends up searching for Victor Benedict's Consult, or he ends up searching for Victor Benedict, or he ends up searching for Victor Ben. Now, those keywords will help massage the person, it will assist the person into my platform. Okay, so at that point, when it gets to my platform, there are semantic transactional keywords and informative keywords on my platform that will be like, okay, bring your money, bring your money. bring your money. So that is what navigational keywords do for you. Okay. So for the comparison keywords, they are basically used by e-commerce stores and big time phone guys. Something like iPhone 4 versus iPhone 18, those comparison. Okay, they're basically used by e-commerce merchants, okay, Shopify store owners, different guys like that. So that's actually what they do. So those are the 4 keywords we have. Like I mentioned, informational keywords give people much more information about what you do, and it gives you much more search traffic. Transactional keywords give them information and assist them to make a purchase. Navigational keywords assist people to find your store easily, while the comparison keywords are keywords that assist people to find your store. They don't know they can just like use short term. They can't really get the URL in full. So those keywords assist them to get to your web store. Okay, so that is it. I believe there will be questions from this end. Please, can you ask in the questions now if you have any concerns?
Hi, Victor. So thank you for this. I think the part that maybe it's a concern for me, the transactional part. So if we're going to say the keyword is best something, top something, but then your brand is actually not the best. So how do you then work around that? Because you don't want to be claiming that you are the best in something when you're really not the best in something.
Nice, doing. I like the way you think. We need people like you in the industry, honestly. But I need to tell you something. Okay, as a marketer, number one, you need to believe in your product. You need to believe in what you're selling. Even if you don't believe in it, you need to act like you believe in it. I don't know if you get yeah. So even if you don't believe in it, you need to act like you believe in it. Because at that point is between you and a purchase. Okay, so in that regard, what I can say here is you don't have to be the best to be the best. You just have to beat the best. And how can you beat the best? It's through social engineering. Okay? Like I told you, everything we see on the internet, everything you see on your TV, some persons have paid some people to show you that thing. Or some people have worked extra hard in their SEO campaign to show you that thing. They're not showing the best. The best is subjective, Kenneth. Nice. Okay, they're not showing the best. So for me, I'm the best. Victor Bennett is the best SEO consultant in the world. Neil Patel is bigger than me. I understand, but I'm the best. so that's it. It depends on like you don't have to really be the best to be the best. So that's how it works. Also, using the top and the best, I don't think there's any limitations to it. You just make sure that when you are using that, you try working on yourself, the things you're not doing, the things your competitors are doing that you're not doing. How can you beat them to their game? You try working on yourself behind the scenes, but you make people understand that you are the best. Social engineering, keep it in their head. It should stick. Have I answered that question, Doing?
Yes, you have. I have one more question, please. So while you were teaching, I went to go and research communications consultants in Nigeria. So I think so. I have a website, and I want people to know that I'm a top communications person in Nigeria and Africa, to be honest. But then for that particular search, I think I came in number 2, and I realized that I've stopped using the terminology communications consultant. I call myself a communications advisor or trainer. But then if people want to search, they are most likely to search for communications consultants. So do you suggest that I use the 3 keywords for my website and my blog posts?
You have a blog post. You have a blog. You've got blogs there, right? Like blog.
Yes.
You write blog.
Yeah, so if for that search, for example, the blog post that I did came up, 3 blog posts that I did came up under that search, but it came up in the second page, and they're from 2020.
Okay. So this keyword, have you done an in-depth analysis of the keyword?
I did not do any in-depth analysis, so I'll be honest. All this keyword research now that you're teaching me, I'll go and practice it. But I just thought, so how I thought about it is, if people want to find me, what would they search for? If people want to work with a communications person, and I started using those keywords on my website and my articles.
I think basically you just did things blindly. No offense. No, I'm not faulting you, but
It's fine.
I
It's
feel
fine. I didn't have knowledge, so it's fine.
yeah. So basically, I think that pattern is not so wonderful. The things have to be done based on data. Okay, if I'm using SEO, if I'm using a communications analyst or specialist on my webpage, I need to know how many persons searched for that last month. Okay, is it actually what people are actually searching for? Okay, I need to know that. Okay, so I think in your case, you might think that that keyword is actually what will bring people, but it might not be what will bring people. Okay, so in that case, I think you need proper keyword research. Okay, you need proper keyword. Number one, you don't just assume people actually searching for that. Okay, that's not how we're gonna do this. So we do proper keyword research for you. It can be a little bit cumbersome for a beginner, but at the same time, what I can advise, okay, what can advise you now is, though I'll be having a special class, like a proper training on SEO beginning in the mid next month, that's mid-November. So I think I would really like you to join that class. Okay. But if you don't have time, if you need results immediately, you can actually consult some SEO consulting services like SEO consulting agencies, and you tell them that, okay, I need keyword research and I need proper homepage on my website. Okay, so they give you a quote for that particular service. Okay, you won't have to worry about. They give you a keyword, an in-depth keyword research of around 50 to 100. Okay, so even when you're writing articles, you know that, okay, this keyword is being searched 1 million times in Kaduna. This keyword is being searched 4 billion times in Ghana. This keyword is being searched. So you know that if I'm ranking for this keyword, these people are coming here. Okay, so everything is data driven. Everything you're like currently on my blog at school. There's a on my website. There's a blog article that is about gamers. Okay, the best gaming software for PC. Before I asked my content guy to write that, I checked already. I saw the volume of that keyword. Well, basically, I'm targeting guys in the US. Okay, yeah. So I already searched for that. So in Nigeria, yeah, that article will not really fly. Okay, like we don't really have much gamers in Nigeria, but I target people in the US, and that is actually, and that article, you know, a whole lot of visits, a whole lot of search interest, everything is there. So you have to do proper keyword analysis based on that. And I will advise you on the short run, maybe you get in contact with Victor Benedict's consulting agency, or any other one you prefer, actually. Nice. So I don't know. Have I answered your question?
Yes, please. But can you also share more, maybe at the end, about the course that you were talking about, in case other people want to be part of it?
Oh, okay. I will do just that. I will do just that. Okay. So do we have any other one? What are the practical tools that can help with keyword research? SEMrush is my baby. Okay, SEMrush is my baby boy. But we have Ahref. Yeah, SEMrush is a nice blog. We have Ahref, and we have some free tools like Google Keyword Planner. That one is completely free. You pay nothing. Okay, Google Keyword Planner. And we have Ubersuggest, owned by New Patel. We have some nice ones like that. But SEMrush is my baby. Yes, I use SEMrush a lot, so we can do that as well. So I don't know, do we have any other questions? So if there are no questions, actually, I just want to show you how the search analysis and examples. So you can see here on my right-hand side on my screen, how to lose weight. This is basically an informational. So you can see how to lose weight on my right-hand side. They're looking for information here. So your blog or your website actually matches the search query, and you're selling a weight loss product. You optimize for this. Make sure you give them information, and you give them a getaway, and they pay. Vegan skincare. Okay, these are also like keywords. These are shorter keywords that they're also, but I strongly believe vegan skincare will have a whole lot of competition. Okay, vegan skincare will have a whole lot of competition because number one, it's more like a branded name. So Vet Near Me. this is local SEO superpower. People use the near me searches for local SEO. Okay, a lot. Vet near me. I remember again. I also like mentioning something the other time. I had this dog. Okay, I moved into a new apartment, a new environment. Okay, I can't be taking my dog to a 200 like sofa. So I had to do some searches, and I found out that there was just a lady, a vet lady that's like by the roadside. A store or office for local SEO. She optimized it properly. So it's very, very, very important to do that. Okay. And I see a whole lot of businesses, they don't really understand the power of search. Okay, people are much more aware of how it works now. So if your business, even if you think your business is a local business, even if it's a local business, you need local SEO. Okay, so that is really it. Yeah. So we see something like the best e-commerce platforms. Okay, this is like the best. The person here is looking for the best e-commerce platform. He wants to open an e-commerce store. Okay, he's thinking, should I use Shopify or should I use some other ones or stuff like that? So that's actually how it works. It's just the intent behind it. Okay, the search intent is to end the search journey. Okay, and again, if you have the best on-page SEO, keywords everywhere, and you miss the search intent, I'm sorry to say, but you will never rank. Never. Okay. That's why we need to do keyword research for your brand, proper keyword research. Okay, based on what people are searching, not based on just. We need to do that based on what people are searching. Okay, it goes back to the psychology of search. Are you giving the reader exactly what he wants? Okay, what if you want another variation and stuff like that? So that's basically it. So I think I believe we are good here, right? So I see a question from the team. Do we think of possible search words and then click if they are ranking? If I can get this correctly, I click if they are ranking. Possible search words. What exactly to like? I think this takes me back to what I said initially. We don't think. We make data-driven decisions, and we choose keywords based on data. We don't think. We are not Google. Okay, there's much we can do from the human perspective. Okay, so we don't just think, we make data-driven decisions. So if you've been thinking and you have a business and you feel like, okay, I want to rank for this keyword. No, I think that's a no-no for me. Okay, even if you don't have the resources to do that, like in terms of the software and all that, you can easily reach out to an SEO consulting agency that can help you with that. They'll help you with your content structure, at least a content structure for 6 months. Okay, based on data-driven and results. Everything will be data-driven. So they'll have to do that for you. You don't think about it. You do proper analysis of why should I even use that keyword in the first place. So that's it for me. So do we have any other questions? Okay, I see your question. The low-hanging fruits everyone should at least start with for SEO. Okay, so the low-hanging fruits here are basically keywords that they've got really good, not so good, yes, but they have very good keyword difficulty rates. Okay, amazing CPC. CPC is the cost per click. CPC is the amount other people are actually paying for that keyword. So if you have a keyword with a KD of 30 and a volume of 2-3 million per month, or not even 2 million, 100,000 per month, and you have a CPC of around 3 point something dollars. Okay. Okay, what I meant is that if we have the same rush to, how would you analyze what is ranking well? So I use the best keywords. Well, this is what I was supposed to show you real time, like practical. I was supposed to show you on my screen so you can just follow through. So except I don't know, but we can actually wow, because I think this is very important. This is very, very, very important. It's very important we really understood this part. So we can actually do I don't know, maybe Damilola can create something for us after this class And so we can actually dive in there more because that's very, very important. It's very, very important. Okay, so you've not answered my question on an inbound channel. Okay, I meant SEO is, yeah, KD is keyword density. No, keyword difficulty, sorry. Yes, it's how difficult that keyword like will rank or not. It depends on how many people are bidding for it. Are people looking for that keyword? Do they have more authority than you? So KD is just keyword difficulty. How difficult is it to rank? So that's the KD. So for inbound marketing, when I mean SEO is because it helps you. People search for stuff with the intention of actually taking an action. And your website is there. You don't have to go and meet them anymore. You don't have to do social media ads. You don't have to do this one is already intentional. They're intentional with what they want. Okay, you don't need to do outbound. You don't need to go. They come. Okay, is you, is your asset. Okay, you don't have to go meet them anymore. So that's actually what I meant by that. Okay, have I answered that question? Sorry. Oh, thank you very much, Esther. Please, can we go to the next slide, Dami? I really have to be a little bit faster. This is it. This is what so many persons are running from. A lot of people are running from this off-page SEO. Off-page SEO. Yeah. So it's basically off-page SEO. A lot of persons some people have given up on it. Some people were like, Victor, I cannot do this one. So many persons have come up and be like, Victor, I cannot do this one. Or this one is hard. How can I be meeting people to give me links? I was in that boat as well. Okay. So off-page SEO are basically what sites are doing for us. Okay, just like I mentioned earlier. It's a sign of authority, and links are not easy to get. Links are not, they're not one of the easiest things in the world to get. At the same time, link building is a crucial component. And just like I said, it's been taught wrong for so many years. Even up to now, I go to YouTube and you hear something like, get 1,000 backlinks in 1 hour. And I'll be like, is it not the same Google all of us are using? Or do we? And you found out that they send you spammy sites and they ask you to paste your links there, keep pasting your links there. They're trying to lure you into a den or something. Okay, but they won't tell you. They just want you to watch their video, watch their YouTube channel, register, subscribe. That's actually their intentions. Okay, so how do we do off-page SEO? Just like I mentioned, off-page SEO is based on real relationships. Okay, we want to tie it to value. Okay, especially if you want to be cost-effective about it. When I mean cost-effective, I mean that you can still get links doing PR, digital PR, you write a press release. Okay, I ask them that, okay, I mentioned here, put my links here. Fine, you guys should do that. So keep doing that on the long road. So that's where you have to put it. Okay, so there are two ways here we have to do it. Through guest posting and link placement. Okay, so guest posting is basically reaching out to other websites and be like, oh, hi, I'm Victor Benedict. I write victorbenedict.com. I write for readers at victorbenedict.com. Looking at the website, you're in my niche. Can I write an article for you? Can I help you? It has to be something. You have to be offering value. Okay, yeah, and you wait for them. They have the superpower. They're bigger than you. At that point, you don't have much power. So you wait for them. You can also go back. Okay, go back and like, oh hi, did you see my last email? This is it. So that's actually how it works. Okay, so out of like 100, I would like to, like, I'll be honest, like the report is not so great. Like the responses are not so amazing. Okay, so you might just get like, if you have a 10% response, like that's amazing. That's very, very good. But off-page SEO is very, very crucial. Okay, link building is very, very important. So for link placement, is basically with SEMrush, you can actually just get one of your competitors' URL. You check there, you scroll through their backlink to, then they actually audit the website. And when you found out that, okay, there's a broken link on their website, then you type like, reach out to them. Hi, I'm victorbenedict.com. I checked and I found that you have a 404 broken link on your website. okay, this is a piece on my website. I can help you just replace it. Okay, or dollar per. I'll do that. I can help you just replace it. Okay, so that's one fantastic way. I think that's actually what I use a lot. Okay, I just take people's website in my niche. Okay, there's this guy called Adam Freud. I don't know, some of us might know him. He's a very big guy in the industry. So those big guys, because those guys have good domain authority already. I just take their website on an article and I go into my sermons and I audit it. And I found that they have like broken links and stuff. And I took advantage of it. Okay. And when I do that, I just reach out to them. Hi, Adam. I'm Victor. Found out you got a broken link here. I've got something that can actually fit. And they'll be like, okay. Like I'm offering value to him. Because the more that broken link stays there, the more he's having issues with Google. Google might penalize him for that. Okay, so you have to offer value, but that's how it works. Off-page SEO is based on real relationships here. It's not behind the scenes. I'm an SEO person. I'm behind my scene pressing my computer. You won't get nothing. Nothing will happen. Nothing. You will just be frustrated. So we have to come out and do it wholeheartedly, even though it's not easy. So how can I get a broken link on a computer website? Just like I mentioned, okay, you take their URL, you go to a tool like SEMrush, okay, you insert it in the backlink audit tool. Then SEMrush actually like audits their website and be like, oh yeah, Vic, this guy has a broken link here. Then you take advantage of it. You go there, you go to LinkedIn, type. Most of them are on LinkedIn actually. We're using LinkedIn Premium. You go there and you type, pop. Hi Adam. I found out you've got a broken link on one of your articles. I've got an article that actually matches it and it will be a fantastic fit for you. Adam don't want to be stressed. Adam want the easy life. If somebody can provide that for him, then it's fine. So Adam will gladly. So what happens is that you are actually having your link in a domain, in a website DA of around 90 to 80 to 90. That link in the digital world costs sometimes around 600, 700 United States dollars. That link you got for free. You see how easy it is, right? Yeah, very, very easy. That link you got for free in the digital world, in the digital economy, costs sometimes 500, 600 United States dollars. And you got it for free just because you offered value. Easy peasy, no stress at all. The second one is Harrow. I don't know, some of us might have heard about Harrow. Harrow is what we call help a reporter out. Okay, so Harrow is you register on the platform. They've got a community of journalists that are looking for information. Okay, so you register on the platform, you pick your niche, and you do the so these guys come up to you every now and then. I'm like, oh, do you have this information? If your blog article or if your website is actually providing the information they need, that's another good way of getting a link from there. So you can see it's not as difficult. Okay, it's just that people don't want to go through that path. People feel like I cannot do this, I cannot do that, and that's the problem we have in the world today. People don't want to pay the price. Okay, the easy way is always a way that is not really an easy way, but we feel it's easy, but it's not easy because at the end of the day, you still come back and do what you're supposed to do. So that's it. So for dollar, I think please repeat what you said about audits. So audits is, I think to some extent, I understand what you wanted to ask for. But audits, we have site audits and we have backlink audits. Okay, so site audit is actually something that you crawl your website on one of these SEO tools, like SEMrush. I do that every month for your site health. It actually gives you a comprehensive analysis of the health of your website. Okay, so that's actually what site audit does. So for the backlink audit, is actually a tool on its own on still the same SEMrush platform that can give you your backlink analysis. Okay, so it will give you, okay, this is what's, yes, for Harrow, you can register as a source. So it will give you, this is what your computers are doing. This is where your computers are getting backlink from. Okay, so what you do basically, you extract those guys from the system and you reach out to them. Hi, I can see you back, but when you have to be very salesy here, you have to be super creative because these guys have nothing to lose if they don't give you anything. Okay, So you have to be very creative here. You have to offer value. Okay, you have to come to them like, oh, you know what you're doing. Okay, you have to boss it. That's how it works, because it's just normal psychology. People want to roll with the big boys. People want to roll with somebody that have something to offer. If they sense you that this one will not stress me, they will not do anything. They will just give you one flimsy excuse and they will move. So you have to be quite creative here. Okay, so you see in the SEO agency, the SEO team, like my team now, we've got guys that do off-page SEO, backlinks, because it's a whole lot on its own. Okay, it's something that it's on its own. Okay, so what I always advise agencies or businesses is that even if you can't afford the entire SEO consulting service, or you can't afford everything, try to outsource off-page and digital PR. Yeah, if you feel you can do on-page yourself, if you feel you can do that, try to outsource off-page and digital PR, because it's a career on its own, to be very honest. I have friends all over the world that what they do basically just off-page. Nothing. They don't do the other ones. It's just off-page, because it's a career on its own. Okay, it's $1 million career. It's $1 million business on its own. Okay, some people pay $3,000 for just a link, $4,000, $5,000. Okay, if the likes of the big guys in the industry, not like the Alibaba, the Apple of this world. Okay, if you were to see the amount of money these guys use for PR and backlinks and stuff, it's not small money, but it's something that is a value. It's just like you having a land in the internet. Okay, without backlinks, you're just a tenant. Okay, and anybody can just push you off. But with good backlink and good domain authority, you are the landlord there. So it's going to be very difficult for them to push you up. So that's what I think. All right. I've actually stressed a lot about this on page. So what are some other signs of a website with good authority? Okay. The issue is that Google actually rank based on a synonym called IT. Okay, IT is an acronym, sorry. IT is expertise. Okay, are you an expert in your niche? A is for authority. YT is for trust. Okay, so that's actually exactly Kenneth you got it. So that's actually what that's actually the way Google actually looks at you. Who are you? Where are you coming from? Are you an expert? What are you saying? Okay, so the authority comes from your own domain rating. Okay, you are the boss already. Okay, so if you are the expert and maybe you don't have an authority, but you have trust. So trust is where backlink comes. Okay, Google is saying that Alibaba is linking to VictorBenedict.com. Google like, wow, that's it will be stunned. You were like, then VictorBenedict.com is doing something exceptional. So automatically I gain. So expertise and trust push your authority. Okay, so authority is the byproduct of expertise and trust. Okay, so if you want to have that authority, you want to have a domain rating, you want to be the big guy there, you need expertise. Expertise is your own page. What is on your own page? The on page, your keywords, what is there? What are the keywords there? Do you know what you're writing about? Then trust is basically for backlinks. That's those things help you with your authority. So when you get that authority, you become the big guy yourself, and that's pretty cool. That's quite wonderful. You get. So that's it. That's it really. Do we have any other question for off page? Yeah, so we can work on expertise and trust to be exactly, Kenneth. Exactly, that is it. Work on expertise and trust, then you get authority. That's just how it works. So do we have any other one? Okay. Though I don't want to go so technical, yeah. So what I would do here is I will just touch the basics, because I want you guys to really follow me. I don't want to speak grammars that are not worth it. So technical SEO basically refers to anything that makes your site easier for search engines to crawl. Okay, you are, like I mentioned before, you want to make the spiders feel at home. You want to make them love you. You want to make search engine love you. Okay, I can say I'm a proud Google son. You know, initially I used to be an adopted child, but I think the guy has embraced me right now. So you want to do that. Okay, you want to make them embrace you. You want to make the spiders come to you and like, oh, thank God. You'll be like a safe haven for them. So some stuff like your site architecture, your mobile optimization, your page speed, mobile, everything, and your core web vitals. The core web vitals are those things that actually something like the loading time, the speed, the element of your web page, hope your images are properly optimized, stuff like that. So you want to get that in check. So what I do here is technical SEO. With a strong technical SEO foundation, I think you won't really have much problems here. And how do you get a strong SEO and technical SEO foundation? It has to be the guys creating your website. Okay, the problem we have in, I don't want to say this part of the world, is that I'm not just saying for myself, but I think sometimes developers and web developers and app developers don't want to look beyond developing. It might be simple, but it's very deep. They don't want to look beyond that. I know how many times I have to practically fight with some of them. Hey, dude, you do this. You do this. They don't want to look beyond that. Okay, Vic, I've created your website. Your website is there. And they just leave it like that with some awkward site architecture. They don't really go deep. So that's why when I'm hiring a web guy, or when I'm hiring a web analyst or a web designer, I try as much as I can to hire the one with at least a minimal understanding of SEO. Okay, so if you are a designer on this call, those working with me, they know I don't take it easy. I don't go easy on this. Okay, if you're doing something, do it. Okay, because the owner of these websites might not really understand the technicalities, canonical tag, links, other stuff, internal links and stuff. He might not understand, and you just prepare the website and throw to I'm done with it. It's not so wonderful. So it's very, very important. So how can you solve this problem? Again, you can outsource this. Okay, there are technicalities here. Okay, but you can outsource this. There are so many SEO consulting agencies all over the world. My SEO consulting agency will do this as well, give you proper audits, clear. Like you see what we're doing for you. Everything is clear because you really need your website to be your website to be looking nice and clean, not just for humans, but for search engine as well. All right. So any questions concerning this? Yeah, it is so. So are there basic ways to check if our site is doing well technically? So we can. So designers and they don't 80% or 90% don't really. It's actually an SEO thing. Okay. So what you can do is if you have, you can use SEO agencies to do that. Okay. I think preferably is better. Okay. SEO agency is better. And Dami, can you go to the next? Yeah, so SEO agency is better. If you must, but a designer, most of them, with my experience, I'm not trying to, but there are two different career paths, honestly. Okay, they can code, they can prepare a nice looking website for you, but not all of them actually, not all of them actually know the pros and cons of technical SEO. I'm saying this based on experience, no offense at all. Okay, so that's it. I think that answers that. So this should be a question, yeah, but go to the next slide, please. I don't know. I'm not sure we have time for this actually, but okay. Now what we can do? Okay. Okay. Go back. Go back. Go back. Go to the question now, please. Okay, it's just a question and answer time. I want to make sure, I want to be sure you guys have been following me. Okay, I've not just been saying, don't I see you? I think we have to do that under the actually. So this is a question and answer time, and I want it to be quite engaging. So if you want to answer, if you've got the answer to the question, you can just chat or you can just notify Doing or anyone to like allow you to talk. Okay. So the first one here is what does SEO stand for? So we've got options here. Yeah, hand is up. Esther.
It stands for Search Engine Optimization.
Nice. I think a whole lot of persons get it. Nice. I really like that. Yeah, you got that one, Esther. Nice. I like that. So the next one here is what is What is the full like acronym of SERP? SERP. Or your fastest finger. Let's go.
Search engine result page. Okay.
Yeah, that's correct. The answer to that is search engine result page. That's B. Okay, the third one here is what are the three main pillars of SEO? ABC, fastest finger.
Transactional.
No. The three that's number three. What are the three main pillars of SEO? Some persons already got it already. C. Are you super? Yeah, that's the on page, the off page, and the technical. Nice. You guys are really following. So which category of search intent triggers when an individual wants to make a purchase? The Dolapo is fine. You say you're putting on your glasses. Nice. I understand. Wow. Okay. Now I'm really impressed here. Wow. Is it that you guys were SUS parts before, or I don't know? I thought I was speaking to beginners actually. Wow, nice. I'm really impressed here. Nice. So the fifth one here is that I heard this one now. This is where this one. Shay. So which SEO pillar is associated with optimizing the written words of your web page for search engine? Yeah, Agogo, Buluwatu. Aha. Nice. So the seventh one is off-page SEO. Is based on real relationships and partnerships. True or false? True. Nice stuff. Okay, so this is the eighth one. I think it is more. This one is where I'll get some people now. Keywords tells you exactly where your audience are in the marketing funnel. Okay, so what are the stages in the marketing funnel? Fastest finger. Nobody's answered this. Okay. Is anyone challenging Grace? Wow. Yeah. Dolapo, yeah, Dolapo, I like that. Retention. Well, in terms of my SEO, I think the retention is for the other guys to handle. I make them buy. Retaining them, to retain them for me, I bring them with my strategy, awareness, consideration, and they make a purchase. So retaining them has to be Moyo's parts. Moyo's, you get, it's not me. I'm not in charge of that. Yeah. Yeah, sure. I'm in charge of that one. Oh, so nice. I really like the fact that we're all following in and like we all followed up, and I'm really happy about this. I'm super excited about this. Nice, wonderful stuff. Any questions so far based on SEO, because we're trying to just wrap up with marketing analytics. It wouldn't take much time, but any questions so far for SEO, because we're actually at the climax. Do we have any questions at all? Do we have any worries, any concerns? Throw your questions, please. The part of paid SEO. Paid, okay, Yusuf, there's nothing like paid SEO. Okay, there's paid, we have SEO and we have SEM. SEO is organic, SEM is paid. SEO is search engine optimization, SEM is search engine marketing. Yeah, we might have to cover that in another class. I think we can really do that. That's another word on its own actually, but it's something we do. But we can't really do it. Yeah, SCM involves your paid advertising, PPC, Google Ads, performance max campaign, display ads. A whole lot of them like that. Knowing how to do your keyword phrase, keyword match types, all of them. That's what that entails. That's a course in itself. Okay, Yusuf. But just like I told you, we'll be kicking off our next bootcamp in the middle of like that. It should go up November 17th. Okay, so I will drop up my recommended courses, please. Okay, fine. You can actually HubSpot. Okay, the most you ahead of HubSpot, so you can enroll in HubSpot Digital Marketing Academy. Okay, and enroll for their SEO courses. You can also get on Udemy, Coursera, e-marketing institute. and a whole lot of them like that. But just like I told you, our next bootcamp, that's the Victor Benedict SU Academy, kick off November 17th. Okay. Where we'll be drilling you every step of the way. We have tutors real time that will be channeling you downwards, like from every